Ever walked past a cafe and wondered about the stories inside? Not just the customers, but the people serving you. I want to tell you about Clara. For 10 years, she worked at the Daily Grind, a cozy little spot on Maple Street. She knew every regular's order by heart, could froth milk with her eyes closed, and her aprons were always stained with a mix of espresso and yesterday's soup. But in all those years, Clara had never once sat down and eaten a meal there. Not one. It wasn't because the food was bad. On the contrary, Chef Antoine's quiches were legendary, and his chocolate croissants could make you weep. Clara would describe them to customers with such passion. You'd think she just had one for breakfast. The crust is buttery, flaky perfection, she'd say, her eyes twinkling. And the bacon and Gruyere filling, it just melts. People will buy two based on her word alone. She was the best salesperson the cafe ever had. But when her lunch break came, Clara would unwrap a simple sandwich she demade at home, usually just cheese and tomato on plain white bread. She'd sit on a crate in the alley behind the kitchen, watching the delivery trucks come and go. Her co-workers would offer her leftovers, a slightly bruised pastry, anything. "No, thank you. I'm all right," she'd always say with a soft, unwavering smile. They thought she was just being frugal, or maybe she had dietary restrictions she didn't want to talk about. The truth was much deeper. You see, the Daily Grind wasn't just a job for Clara. It was a promise. Her late husband, Ben, had dreamed of opening it. They'd spent years planning it together, sketching layouts on napkins, and testing recipes in their tiny apartment kitchen. The name, The Daily Grind, was his little joke. They'd poured every penny they had into it. Then, just 3 months before they were set to open, Ben was gone, a sudden heart attack. Clara was left with a half-finished cafe and a fully broken heart. Everyone told her to sell. "You can't do this alone," they said. But selling felt like letting go of the last piece of him. So she didn't. She hired Chef Antoine, a few servers, and she worked the front counter, become the face of their shared dream. For Clara, serving the food was an act of love, a tribute to Ben. Every time a customer's face lit up after their first bite of quiche, she felt like she was sharing a piece of Ben's passion with them. It was his dream, and she was its guardian. But sitting down to eat there, that was something they were supposed to do together. Their table, the small one by the window, was meant to be their table. She'd imagined them sitting there on a quiet Tuesday afternoon, sharing one of those chocolate croissants, laughing about a difficult customer. Eating there alone felt like admitting he was truly gone, that the dream had changed. It was a finality she wasn't ready to face. So she stayed in the alley with her simple sandwich and her memories, keeping their dream alive for everyone else. She nourished the community, fed hundreds of strangers, all while keeping that one sacred meal for herself, forever uneaten, forever perfect in her memory. What do you think? Was Clara holding on to the past, or was she honoring it in the most beautiful way she knew how? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story moved you, please give it a like and subscribe for more stories that look beyond the surface. Thanks for watching.